going to San Francisco. And then we'll get some flowers in our hair. Hi, I'm Sean Landry.
Don Summers.
We are in a completely different place. Also,
and you may have noticed that because this doesn't look like our home.
No, not at all. It doesn't even look like it doesn't look like a black scrim either. No, we don't look like we're between two ferns.
Which we could be. If we
really could be in between two ferns. We are in San Francisco. Welcome everybody on Facebook, on TikTok, on Twitch, everywhere. This is exciting. Our rig works in other places.
We're taking it on the road.
We've had such a good time so far. First off, look at this. I am not wearing a wig. I got my hair done did here in San Francisco. Done did. I got my hair done did. That's how you say that.
I see.
Done did.
Done did.
We have had, this is the beautiful home of Mr. Dan Wilson.
Of Bingewatch.
Of Bingewatch. And here's the thing. In the other room, they're setting up and they're about to do a show. And then we're going to do a show all together.
In the same place.
Look, we even have, we're standing and moving and doing things.
I would hope so.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've had this ensemble with us several times. I'm actually still a little teary because I just gave Diana Brown the biggest hug I've given in a very long time because I love these two very, very much. And I'm very happy that we're all in the same place together.
And Improv God's here too.
Oh, by the way, the omnipotent, the incredibly lovely.
Well, he's not really here. He's somewhere else.
He's in the sphere.
Yeah.
Oh, Improv God.
Oh, yes.
Hi, Improv God. We're in a different place. Thank you for being here with us.
Oh, my goodness. You know, I'm a little tired, but I'm glad we made the journey. It's a new energy.
You're everywhere, Improv God. You're everywhere.
Just like Elvis.
Elvis is everywhere. Michael J. Fox has no Elvis in him, by the way. So are you ready to go and play around with two of our best friends in the world, Improv Gods?
Absolutely.
That's fabulous. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Bay Area, right around this area, and all over the Bay Area, Diana Brown and Dan Wilson. They are Bingewatch. Hey, everybody! We are Bingewatch. I'm Diana Brown.
And I'm Dan Wilson. We already said who we are, but
Bingewatch!
we are Bingewatch.
Can we get so much love for Landry and Summers?
So this is our first live performance in the same physical space. We've had a couple of rehearsals, but our first time getting to be live for you today, not in two different cities, not remotely oriented, but actually together as was meant to be.
As was meant to be, the way God intended your improv to be.
Yes. And what also is intended is what you want us to go ahead and...
You totally heard me say intended.
Yes. So let us know what shows you're currently streaming so we can go ahead and do a set based on two of those, which will combine into a whole new pilot. Now, Diana happens to have the Book of Face on her phone of eye and is going to go ahead and see what we've got to play with today.
Yeah, well, people have been chiming in, and we thank you for that. So we have Shrill, because the writing and the acting had me laughing out loud. That was from the fabulous band Brandy Patrica. This is from a woman who talks for a living. Diana, make your mouth work. From the fabulous Kimberly McLean, she loves Star Trek Discovery. She loves the application of STEM and how cool it is to be smart, the diversity of characters and their history. Michael Wintry put in King of the Hill, a gentle satire of American living that offers likable characters and straight-faced absurdity. Elementary by Karen 12. Thank you, Karen, because it's usually easier to say who the killer is. Owl House by Ricky Stephen Younghouse, because it's a Disney show with a queer romance.
Okay.
Woohoo! The Masked Singer, thank you, Rocky Banks, and Punky Brewster, 1984.
Oh, the original Punky Brewster, not the reboot.
I love that it's about showing a loving family that can come in different forms. 7-year-old Punky lives with a foster dad after her mother abandoned her at a supermarket.
I did not realize Punky Brewster was that dark.
I did not either. And her best friend lives with her grandmother rather than her parents. So we're going to take 2 of these shows and mash them together and make a whole new show.
Oh, that's way dirtier than I was expecting.
Ah,
Sorry.
Dan's been alone for an hour, and that's what happens.
It only takes an hour. So which of these is tickling your funny bone?
Well, I got to say, there's something about King of the Hill, right?
Well, I think if we're going to go King of the Hill, then we have to go Star Trek Discovery.
All right. So those are our 2 shows we're going to mash together, King of the Hill, Star Trek Discovery. Please enjoy the first ever episode of
Space Lawnmower. Near as I can understand. So it's important that you get your shit together.
Was that the voice of God?
Well, the computer keeps us living and breathing and handles our poop and our food. So yeah, basically, computer is God.
Okay, I have a feeling that the computer needs a better union because no one should have to handle anybody else's poop.
Well, that may be the case, but this is an artificial intelligence. It is not grossed out by our bodily functions the way that you, I, and every else we know is.
Then it ought to be reprogrammed so it gets grossed out by those sort of things.
Well, we can work on that a little bit. I mean, we can get the science officer to come in here and do some reprogramming to go ahead and give a squick factor to the ship's computer would be certainly fine.
Could you spell that?
SQUIK.
Oh, okay, I got it now.
No, there might be a C in there. I'm not entirely sure.
You know what? I think there's an extra Q and it's silent.
Oh, that could be.
Right at the end.
It might be French in origin, which would explain it.
It does seem to have some Latin derivatives to it, doesn't it?
Oh, I never learned Latin. The best I could do was like first year junior high Spanish, and I flunked out of that. But I can say quesadilla pretty good, though.
I've never heard anybody roll their L's quite like you just did.
Yeah, that's what I say, amigo. Yeah.
Now, tell me about the origin of a quesadilla.
Well, it's an old Earth food, as I understand.
Does it have armadillo in it? Cheese and armadillo,
gosh.
Right? Because it's case, as in queso.
I read about them. They went extinct about 2050, I think.
Yeah, there was a big time there where they became as popular and ubiquitous as kale.
It was insane. I had a children's book, that was pre-war, that had a lot of animals that just don't exist anymore. There was pandas, there was armadillos. There was the common house cat. People used to have cats in their house.
What?
I know. I mean, cats nowadays, you see one in the wild, they're going to eat your children. So, that's what they do say, Tabby ate my baby.
Well, I heard tell that happened, and I also heard tell that was a lie. But I don't want to gainsay your knowledge of the past.
Well, no, I think we've only got 25 minutes now before the Romulans show up. We got to be getting together and make sure we got stuff taken care of.
Should I make a crudité platter?
Oh, look at you all fancy. What a crudité. You just want to go ahead. You need some deviled eggs. We need some ambrosia.
I'd love some deviled eggs. Okay, tell you what. Now, I'll tell you just what.
All right, you tell me what.
I'll tell you what.
You tell me what.
I'll tell you.
I want to hear what you want to say to me.
Well, I'll tell you if you'd stop pointing at me.
I'm not pointing at you. I'm gesticulating in the way that indicates that I'm paying attention to you.
I appreciate that.
Well, that's good. I think I just got Catholic all of a sudden. I don't know.
I feel more like you're a catcher and we're about to enter into a ball game.
Well, I'd like to be a catcher in the rye if I could. That's a great piece of 20th century literature.
What a great piece of 20th century literature, indeed.
Fantastic, absolutely.
What's your favorite character?
Oh, my gosh. I think it'd have to be the pitcher.
Everybody loves the pitcher.
Oh, yeah. Because you got to have someone to metaphorically throw the children towards oblivion so that somebody can catch them.
That makes so much sense to me.
Which I think was the federal government, but that might have been Ayn Rand's work.
Wait a minute. Are Romulans?
Romulans, they're going to be here.
Are they gluten intolerant? Because I was going to make chicken nuggies.
That's a really good question. We don't want to have a diplomatic faux pas, because if we do that, and now again, I don't want to talk no French, but I do understand that a faux pas means that you fucked up.
Yes, it's true. Because faux is just another word for
Right, which I said once, and I probably shouldn't say again, or else CBA is going to cancel us. Now, anyway, so why don't we go ahead and get something? Also, it's always fantastic for a social gathering.
Some places on Earth, back when Earth used to exist, when you snap your fingers like that at a waiter, it's considered rude.
I thought that was only if you did it right in their face, like
no,
that.
just in anywhere in the general vicinity.
General vicinity. Okay,
right.
Well, so we should not snap our fingers at the Romulans.
Well, only if one of the Romulans is a waiter.
How would we know though? Would he wear a little tie?
And a name badge that would say, Chris, and he'd come up and say, "I'm your server today."
Chris the Romulan. Yeah, all right.
I don't think most Romulans are named Chris.
Well, I wouldn't want to make any judgments on them, and just in case, because this is. We haven't had a Romulan ambassador for like.
I don't really know what the most
years.
common first name of a Romulan might be. I mean, it could be Chris.
It could
what
be.
if they're all named Chris?
I mean, Chris is kind of a catch-all name. It can work for men, for women, for folks that kind of somewhere in between.
Non-binary.
Non-binary, yeah. Chris is just kind of. It's like the name that covers everything.
Unless it's spelled with a K, because usually Chris with a K is usually a different orientation of gender than Chris with a C. But I think that
are you certain about that? Like which gender do you think would have the Chris with
multiple
K?
Gender?
Yeah, because like Chris Christopherson, the great 20th century balladeer.
Oh my goodness.
He had the KK, which thank God was a 1K away from being a problem.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Because, that's the thing about Ks. You can have too many of them.
Yeah, you don't want to go past 2.
2's plenty.
The rule of 3 does not apply to Ks.
No, it does not. You can go 1, 2, or 4.
There you go.
But you have to, you know what it is about Ks? They really don't even like being alone. They're not an odd number letter. They're not an odd number letter.
Well, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Wait, where did I start? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 11. It is an odd numbered letter.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, now I'm questioning your.
Well, now I'm questioning where I got that information. Sometimes you stop at an outpost and somebody is selling a magazine.
Oh, absolutely.
And you've been on, especially a mining outpost.
You've been lonely and you're just looking for something with any amount of memories. Doesn't really matter, where they're located.
I'm sorry, I just felt the need to bring you back.
Right, sorry, yeah.
It's okay, but you've been real lonesome.
Well, it's space.
Well,
it's space.
I know, but
it's space. No one can hear you orgasm.
Well, actually, people can. That was on the agenda of tomorrow's crew meeting. If we could just go there now.
Oh, no. I thought we had sound baffling. Look, there's a reason why I put these things all over the ship to go ahead and absorb the sound so that nobody would hear my special time.
I appreciate that you made.
I mean, look at this. You can't have hear nothing when I do that. See?
Yeah, but I don't think you're pressing your mouth up against that when you're reaching the moment of joy in your special time.
Not always. I mean, sometimes, but not always. I'm sorry. That's too much information for a captain and his first officer to be discussing on the bridge. I think they're going to be here in like 20 minutes.
Well, 18 now, because we've been chatting a while.
We have, but
Wait a minute, I got an idea. Do they like to barbecue? Do Romulans enjoy barbecue?
Who does not like to barbecue?
You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and get the observation deck set up for some barbecuing.
All right.
I mean, I'll leave the dome on. Otherwise, we'll just fly off into space.
Which would be bad. Yeah, great. That's awesome. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put this back.
Is that your forehead dent right there? I think that's your forehead dent.
Yeah, sure.
You really do get awful close to the baffling.
Man does what a man has to do. I'm just going to put that back up on the ship wall.
I love you for finding outlets for your needs.
I never did this to an outlet because that can cause a serious burn injury, and I've already had enough time seeing the ship doctor. I don't need any of that action.
I do want to be candid with you about your visits to the ship doctor. They give him so much pleasure and happiness. He just laughs out loud after you take a trip to them.
And I don't appreciate him putting that in the weekly newsletter he puts out across the holonet. I don't, I mean, he doesn't say, I can't say names, but, Captain Ginger was by again. And I also don't like being called Captain Ginger because Ginger is like, my special name for my special people.
From what you've been telling me, Captain, you ain't had no special people around in a while, so you might as well just spread that name around.
Look, I'm a ship's captain. There's a reputation I'm supposed to maintain. I'm supposed to be daring and adventurous and, libidinous all over the universe. And all we ever go to is my
That vocabulary word of the day calendar is working out for you. Libidinous. Look at you just flashing that around.
Well, I figure I'm captain. I'm a man of authority. I should definitely be exercising that sort of erudition. There's another one. There you go.
You are erudite.
Thank you. Thank you indeed.
Well, that's your number one. I need to go. Don't you dare say and ask if I'm gonna number
one or two.
Back to what we talked about. Those computers should not have to deal with our personal excrement.
Well, are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Or we should just go ahead and like put our butts up against like a window or like a portal and just like poop into space? Because unless we do that, someone's got to handle it.
If we poop into space, we are literally shitting on the universe.
We are. Also, you got to know that the speeds we're going, it's just going to streak right along the side of the ship.
And then that's going to just leave marks.
Yeah. I mean, believe me, I've tried to do like distance pooping, and you think you like the way you're squeezing this is going to shoot out into space like in a straight line. No, it just kind of like bumbles its way, wherever it's going to. And without gravity, it's a bad deal. It's a bad deal. So,
Captain, I probably shouldn't be laughing at your excremental difficulties, but frankly, I've learned something here today.
Well, I'm glad to be a bit of a teacher to you. I think that as a captain, it's my role to be a mentor.
Romulans are due to arrive in -9 minutes, and I haven't started the barbecue.
Well, you better get that, use the gas.
I was just going to say, are you okay if I use the gas? Because sometimes you don't like me to use the gas.
I don't, but we haven't got time for the charcoal.
We don't have time.
Really, it causes, interstellar warming if we use the charcoal. So
we can't have that.
No.
Okay. I'm going to stick with a basic menu of burgers and dogs. Is that okay?
Well, which kind of dog do you mean? I mean, and just because, I know there's like the sausages.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Romulans actually eat dogs. And I gotta,
because
Sparky's been with me ever since the academy, and I really wouldn't want to lose him on a diplomatic mission. But if we have to maintain peace.
Well, there's a really angry Weimaraner I thought we could do without, but that's okay.
Yeah, someone loves him.
I'll make kielbasa.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right.
Oh, Doc, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a privilege to serve with you, sir.
I appreciate that. I think it's mighty fine working with you as well.
Captain.
Boom. Oh, you didn't do it down low. God damn it.
I like to leave you hanging. That way you have something for your special time.
We dock in 5 minutes. Commander, I still find this extraordinarily unlikely that we should be engaging with the Federation on this level. But I certainly hope that you have thought this through completely and totally.
Would it surprise you to know that I've been planning this for nigh on 175 years?
It would surprise me a great deal, but then again, you surprise me on a regular basis. Your passion for the Federation is something that I've never fully understood.
I told you stories about that first captain I encountered.
Yes.
Kirk.
Yes. The one in yellow.
Yeah.
The one who was so impressive to the Terrans that they retired the gold jerseys and put all their captains in red from that point forward.
I know.
Red used to mean expendable.
Oh, I know. The red shirts. They'd go down to the planet and you'd never see them or hear from them again.
I shouldn't discuss history with you. You lived it. I've studied your exploits back at the Romulan Academy, and I have to say that I've been impressed and honored to serve with you all. I have to really wonder if you've not lost what made you great in the first place. Because, Commander, I must say that you seem to have achieved a state of, dare I even say, senility.
Did you see a squirrel just run by?
There are no squirrels in the ship. That is definitely a flurkin.
Oh.
Which normally we wouldn't see in this particular universe, but...
I've been meaning to ask you about... would you object if I pick lint off of your personage?
You do outrank me, so I suppose it is within your rights and the privilege.
It's funny because you're always so picture perfect and spit and polish, and there's a big piece of lint. Part of me wants to just leave it there and let you meet the Federation with some lint on you there.
I can go ahead and I can remove it myself. Thank you very much. Look,
it'll find its way back to you because it might not be lint. That could be that new species that we've been.
Commander, I realize that I am technically half Vulcan, but you and I both know that means nothing since we are from the same genetic stock as Vulcans. So the fact that I am a bit more rational, perhaps,
taciturn
than your average Romulan does not necessarily mean that I am any less of an emotionally gifted, fully integrated being than you are.
I have something for you.
I hope it's a commendation or perhaps a recommendation for a posting elsewhere.
It is a Terran pencil from 1974.
And you think I value this because...
I gave it to you.
I like it very much. Thank you so very much indeed.
Notice the teeth marks along the shaft.
Oh, good Lord, they are animals, aren't they? They actually chew their writing utensils.
I chewed that pencil. It's what you did. You'd sit there and wait for an idea, and if you weren't sure about it, you'd pop it between your incisors and hold it there while you thought. And then when a thought occurred to you, why, hand it back. I can't walk that far.
Commander?
Yes. Okay, I'll get it.
Under Romulan law, I'm afraid I must insist that you relinquish your command of the ship and the mission to me at this time.
Well, I wanted to show you how you lick the tip of the pencil to make it...
We are meeting with the Federation in, well, we're already 2 minutes late, but that's fine. It's a power move.
I understand they're making a barbecue.
A barbecue?
Yeah.
So we're going back to the crude Terran habit of grilling animals on an open flame, like cave people.
Oh, the smell of it is wonderful.
I wouldn't know. I haven't smelled anything for 25 years, ever since the incident after my commissioning. An incident that you were personally responsible for.
I'm sorry, but that makes me giggle a little bit.
You knew that that flower would spit poisonous spores at me, and you put it in my room as a welcome gift.
Now, to say I knew is a bit of an over-exaggeration. I mean, based on its genus and species and its general proclivities, the likelihood of it spitting on you was great. But would it actually do it? Well, that was the question. And you know what? It did. Right on you.
Regardless.
Yeah.
I deem you unfit to lead the expedition against...
Is that the official hammer of our people?
It is of a sort. I thought it fitting. It was to be a gift for the Terrans, as it does come from their own culture. This is Dr. Maxwell's silver hammer.
That came down upon his head.
Yes. And
bang, bang! Maxwell's silver hammer made sure that he was, dead.
Yes. And now will the Federation truly feel the Romulans' might. There we go. Hey!
So much fun. Thank you for having us on the show.
And now we are so delighted to turn you back to our hosts, our friends, the one and only Landry Summers.
Woo!
Now in an undisclosed location.
Woo! Hey, we're in the prettiest kitchen in the world.
In the world.
Yeah, and I think two people need to come in here and join us
I
really fast.
think so.
Ladies and gentlemen, if they would like to come in, Diana Brown and Dan Wilson of Bingewatch, come in! Come into the kitchen!
Come into the kitchen! Come into the kitchen! I'm coming all the way around. There's all different ways to go.
Hey! Look at us, we're hugging. Where is Diana, darling?
She is slowly emerging. You know, I did just kill her.
Oh yes, that's right. You did kill her with a hammer.
Yeah, so it will take.
Maxwell silver hammer.
Yeah, it came down.
Oh my goodness, I got lost in Dan's house.
Don't go in the cellar.
Don't go in
the cellar.
That's what everyone tells me.
Come in here. Come
my
in
goodness.
here. Ladies and gentlemen, you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we're actually in a space together and we're about to improvise. Completely different, no beat scat, none of that bullshit that Landry and Summers does.
We're just gonna do it.
I actually did make deviled eggs.
Oh my goodness.
I actually,
Shorty cooked.
by the way, your eggshells are here.
Okay, that's where they belong. That's perfect.
I figured that out. There's only two things I like to do: improv comedy and cooking. So, by the way, Improv God is here. Oh, Improv God.
Improv God.
Hello, don't we look great?
Hi, Improv God.
Hello. You look fantastic. All in the
Don't
same
we-
place. There's a glow.
There's a
There's a proximial glow.
of memories,
Girl.
memories.
No matter where they're located, those memories, and wherever they are. Sorry, it's a callback. It's
Thank
an
you.
improv thing.
Hey, that's some inside information there.
Right.
Yeah, what he said.
Hey, Improv got on our Facebook wall. If we actually had a bunch of people in Dan's dining room, but we have them still instead on the Facebook wall. We're about to have a dinner gathering, and there is a secret between one of us or even more of us, depending on what we do. Can you give us a great one and the name of the person? And as always, now that we're all in the same room, we can all make fun of them.
Yeah.
We got a couple of suggestions running along the same vein. I think I'm just going to get the simplest one, the bare bones. We have a suggestion from Michael J. Ostrauskas.
We love him. He's here. He should be here right now, but he's not. But we'll take a suggestion. What is it?
Some of them have planned a murder.
Okay.
Some of us.
You love that effect, don't you? You just love that
Thank you, Improv God. With that,
effect. Why don't we go to black, give us a little bridging music, and we'll start.
yeah.
All right.
I never get tired of the little burpee sound it makes, you know? I just never get tired of that.
That's good because the thing is that you're stupid. You're easily entertained. It's like when you were a kid and you just look at a Lego and you never build stuff with it. You just stare at it.
When you make a list for the party
Yeah.
and you pick all the people you want to invite,
Right.
why is he on it?
Because he's her grandfather.
Oh,
Karen! I'll be here in a minute. Karen, your grandfather.
Hey, hi, baby.
Hello.
Okay, you won't touch me. I understand that. How you doing, Fred?
okay. I was just, he was amusing me with his wry sense of humor.
I'm gonna check the oven.
Yeah. So are you having a good time at the party? Would you like some more wine?
I would like tea, please.
I can get you some tea.
I poured myself, excuse me. I poured myself one.
Oh.
If you could simply move it in my direction.
There you go. That's
Thank
for you. Are you having a good time?
I'm with my family. You want me to qualify that?
That would be great.
You know, I learned about a new sale on knives yesterday
You
at
did?
Costco.
Yeah, you did. Hey, why don't we go outside and talk about that?
Let's.
Hey guys, we'll be right back. I'm gonna drink because I have to.
I'm going to watch her drink because I'm
Don't leave me.
abstaining. Oh, it's your turn to entertain Grandpa.
Thank you. When are you going to get a job?
It's gotten worse.
So much worse. God in heaven. I said I wasn't going to drink today. So that's one more lie I've told myself.
You know, it's bad enough that he doesn't remember that I'm African American.
He just keeps asking you where you've been on vacation and how you get such an even tan.
Oh, geez. I just tell him life. And then he thinks that's a place. He thinks that's an actual place called Life.
I know.
So, Life, California.
He told me
got
he's
my
going
dad
there.
in Life, California. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I've given up. I'm ready to go to jail.
Well, who says you have to go to jail? I mean, we could just make an accident happen and no one can be blamed when an accident happens.
Well, how are we going to get this accident to happen?
Well, we need someone to help us. Oh, what's that word? It starts with an A. I think it's
Associate?
accomplice.
Accomplice. We need an accomplice.
You know, those deviled eggs, the thing about deviled eggs is
You never know what's inside of it.
that's exactly right. You can put salmon in there or strychnine and
Or strychnine or salmon.
I'm gonna go see what's in the garage.
You go check out the garage. I'll go and see what the boys are doing. Or maybe I'll just hang out here and contemplate life.
It's a place.
It is.
The reason why I disinherited your mother was because she was a whore. Same as her mother.
Yeah. You see, what I want to bring up here. You know, I've been seeing a psychiatrist myself.
That's because you're weak.
Well, maybe I just wanted to learn more things about things. You know, I wanted to see who I really was.
You want
and
to
how I
learn things
related.
about things, you go on the Wikipedia. You go on the Wikipedia
Yeah.
and you can just learn things all day long. It's like the History Channel with no commercials.
Yeah, well, that's true. But see, the thing the psychiatrist kind of stressed to me was, you know, you should relate nicely to your family because you never know how long they're going to be there.
I like to go on the Wikipedia and make things up.
Yeah,
And it takes sometimes months before people change
Well,
it.
yeah. Wikipedia, anybody can post on there, so it's not really factual. You see.
What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about how your mother was a whore.
Okay, who wants more wine?
I do.
I am more
You
than
see,
happy
going
to
on
get that.
Wikipedia is kind of like watching Fox News. You don't know if it's real or fake.
Fox News. You know, Fox News is the only reliable news source out there, except for maybe America First.
Oh, jeez.
You know, which is right there in the name, America First.
You see, they put that in the name to give the illusion that they were doing something that was really news.
Oh, thank you for the information,
Well, I'm just saying.
Mr. Media Studies.
Well, you
Hey, Mr. Media Studies, you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
come outside? I need to talk to you for a bit. We have a little bit going on. Sweetheart, did you happen to find what you found in
The spice?
Yes, the spice, the paprika.
You know, I found something similar.
Oh, really?
Let me just see if I can get it open. It's kind of stuck.
That's all right. Why don't we come outside and we'll tell you about the spice. Somebody will be with you, Dad, in a moment.
Not a problem. I know that simply doing a thing like spicing eggs is greater than your cognitive capacity. Wait, where have you been? You look like you've been getting too much sun lately. You should see a doctor about that.
I've been to Life, California.
Is that near Hollywood?
Yes, it is. Will you come with me,
Oh,
sweetheart?
sure. Hollywood's full of damn liberals.
Yes, they are. Lots and lots of liberals who are normal.
I can't take him anymore.
That's okay because we're going to kill him.
You mean throw him out?
No, kill him.
You mean physically where he like that? Like they take him away?
What
feet
part
first?
of dead did?
Well, you know,
not-
a lot of times people will use metaphors for things.
No,
so it's
this
like-
is not a metaphor.
Oh.
This is not a simile.
No.
This is not an analogy. We're actually going to kill him, and we're killing him with the deviled eggs. Are you in?
Well, there's laws against that, so
There
I
are
don't
laws,
know.
but look at me.
Yeah.
If he even thinks about calling me the N-word, once.
Yeah.
He's already a dead man. So I figure before he does that.
Well, if you think we have to, I won't say anything.
That's what I was hoping for.
Unless they pressure me.
Ah,
Because,
Jesus
sometimes, you
Christ
get that pressure
You
that
guys,
happens.
Yeah.
He's eating raw pasta. He might just choke on it.
You mean we don't have to kill him?
We might not.
See, that works out much better. Accidental death is much better than intentional death.
I'm going to encourage him to continue enjoying the pasta. Maybe the eggs will be a last resort.
I think that's a good idea. I feel really guilty right now, but right now I need to see him eat raw pasta.
Okay.
Grandpa, did you eat an egg?
No,
Good. I mean, they're good. You might want one.
but you have no taste. I'm better off chewing on this raw pasta. It's like an everlasting gobstopper. It doesn't taste very good, but you know what you're gonna get.
Do you have a straw?
I wish I did.
Do me a favor. Tell us about Reagan
Yeah, tell us about Reagan while you're chewing really hard on that pasta.
and just gesticulate and suck it down.
Yeah,
I
just
like
without-
your dress. I like your dress. It reminds me of what your mother used to wear back in the day. Back in the 80s under Reagan. She was a whore. You look like a whore.
Oh my God. I said I wasn't going to let him get to me, but he's getting to me. If I could open his brain like a Coors Light, I would.
Let it go. Just as long as he doesn't say the N-word. Hey,
He would offend us both if he did.
look, we love you more than anything. And
You should. It came out of my loins.
Well,
Not
technically-
directly, but you know,
kind of it's
there's
more
a
of
generational thing
generating,
going there,
right?
but yeah.
Exactly.
That is an image I will never get out of my head.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
because of my spunk, you have life.
That is disgusting.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
He just said,
I'm going to. Are these the special spicy ones?
yes, I made one really spicy. That one there.
Grandpa, these are eggs. And eggs are good for your health. And I wouldn't say that to you if I didn't love you, even though you think my entire family lineages are whores.
I say that with love. I paid $200 to have your mother conceived.
Really?
Yeah, because her mother was a whore. This pasta does not taste as good as I had hoped it would.
I
Well,
could put something on it.
yeah, here. Why?
Pasta was better back before Obama.
Oh, really? What did they do differently before Obama?
Everything was better before Obama. We never should have had a.
Don't do it.
Give me the.
Don't do it.
Hand me the
Never had
opener.
bread.
Don't
Never
do it.
had bread.
Why don't you have an egg? It'll help you suck that out.
Is he dead? Oh.
Or a noodle. A noodle. Like suck down the noodle. Oh God.
Wait.
There's a lot of spice on this egg, just like those dirty.
No!
Wait.
I just saved you from your self.
Gotta get all that dirty, no good
Don't do it.
Don't say that.
Don't do it.
with the cookouts and the church and the little fans. It's bland. There's no salt on it. Where's the spice?
On the plate, dear grandpapa.
I like Morton salt.
There's enough Morton salt on there to kill a man, but it won't kill you.
I think you all should know. I cut you out of my will. Because I'm not entirely sure you're my grandchildren. Because your mothers.
We're whores.
Ah!
And my dress resembles.
Oh, that works good. That had a little bit of zing to it.
Yeah, it has a lot of zing.
I'm
to
so
it.
glad you got some zing there, Grandpa.
A ton of zing.
You feeling okay?
Maybe you're one of mine. You look like me. You look like me like I used to look, which is horrible because of the way your life is. That folks will associate you with me.
I'm sorry.
It's horrible that you have my face.
I guess he's still feeling okay.
And one more thing.
Yeah.
I think you really ought to know
Yeah.
something very important.
What's that?
Your eggs taste like they were made by a
nigger?
A whore.
Check his pulse. Check his pulse.
All right, now we have a conundrum. How do we get rid of the body?
No, I was watching Breaking Bad, and there's a chemical you can get if you.
Oh, I saw that episode too, and it's just going to go and.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
His final words are a big fat fart.
Well, that's the thing. That's what deviled eggs do.
I was watching Fargo,
Yeah.
and they used a wood chipper. And we do have that wood chipper out back where we clean the brush up.
You know what's wonderful about that idea?
One.
He bought that wood chipper.
All right, let's go and get his body.
Live by the sword.
Oh!
Let it ventilate first. I bet you if he does that enough, it'll be a lot lighter to carry him.
You know, it's been so quiet now. I say we just let him sit for a bit. You know, we have the backyard. We can just bury him out there. No one's gonna miss him.
No one's gonna dig around the backyard.
They'll think he's in Life, California.
Do you have any lye?
No,
Well, you got to
this
put
is the
lye.
first time I've ever killed anybody.
Oh, I know, but if you gotta bury a guy, you gotta put lye. It smells.
Oh, for the love of all that's holy. I don't have any lye for that.
We don't want to be like John Wayne Gacy.
I don't want
These look good.
oh,
Oh no.
there's some extra poison.
Oh no. Spit it out. Just spit it. Just
It's the way I smelled it. Oh, fuck it.
just think strong thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I
You're
want this
stronger than
anymore.
this. You can hold
I'm
off.
stronger than this.
That's right.
I'm stronger.
There's no such thing as poison.
I'm
There's
stronger.
my
no
than
such
God.
thing as poison.
I love you.
I
There's
love
really
you
no
too.
such
I
thing as
really,
poison.
I love you.
You can
I
do
love
it.
you too.
I love you. Thank you for help.
And then there were two.
Well, we can't call 911 for her because then they'll see him.
How big is that backyard again?
Well, it's relatively nice. I was thinking about putting in a fire pit back there.
Let me
you
see.
know, I have an area that we can work with. I think maybe if we stack them.
Okay, show me. You know, I'm really sad about her because I like her.
I was thinking about over there. You know, right there, I was going to put the fire pit. So I think what we can do is stack them, or, okay, I'm taking a risk here.
Mhm.
We can stand them up and drop them in like they're going into a chute.
I think she would like that. You know, she's always been an upstanding person.
That's true. That's true.
I'm gonna miss her.
Yeah. She was always fun at parties.
Always. How's the investments going?
Oh, good. You know, I actually have been making more money than I
Guys.
ever imagined.
Guys.
Hey, you're not dead.
Well, I vomited all over the floor.
Oh, wow, that's kind of a pretty color for tile.
Yeah. All right, so body. What do we do with the guy who keeps wanting to call me the N-word?
Would you like us to help you up?
Yeah.
Okay, on the count of 3.
I don't want to grab your memories.
It's okay. You got my arm.
Okay.
And she's up. Just one question. Are you
Yeah.
gonna hold this against me?
It was an accident.
Of course.
Okay.
Let's just throw those away.
Yeah, I'll take care of that. Yeah.
Deal with those.
Maybe you want a moment alone with Grandpa. You were always his
I
favorite.
would like to talk to him while he's dead.
Okay,
Okay, let me
let's just leave you and Grandpa here. And
thank you.
yeah. Wow.
Hey, Grandpa. I don't have this open. Remember when you said to some woman in Oakland when we were driving through, look at all these clowns, the property rate's gonna go down? And I thought to myself, Dad, can we kill him? I was 10 then. And I've been holding on to the fact, God, you stink like fuck right now. I know I'm gonna go to jail. I know we're gonna go to jail. But you know what? Don't give a fuck. You're dead. You horrible human being. You righteous piece of shit. You fucking Fox News Republican. Oh, in. You fucking Mr. My Pillow guy is the bomb asshole. God, I'm glad you're dead. You dead. You dead. You so dead. You dead. You like, I killed you. Oh, I didn't kill you. Someone else helped me. But God damn it. I won't miss you. I will have a good time in the correctional facility in California. And Gene, I love you. How are you? Okay? Are you okay?
Oh, Grandpa, you dozed off in your eggs.
You fell asleep in your egg. Are you okay?
It tastes like something died in my mouth.
I got the
My soul. It was probably my soul.
I got the whole dog out there. Oh shit, he's still alive.
Yeah.
And well, I can't wait for next year's family reunion.
Would you like some wine?
Nah, probably poison it.
What a funny idea.
What an amazingly funny idea.
We'd never do that.
Wish
Not
I'd
at
thought-
all.
Oh, shut up. Hannity's on.
Oh, Jesus.
You'd rather I watch football?
Yes.
I don't know which is worse.
Who wants pie?
I do.
As I was saying about the psychiatrist, you should be really nice to your family, you see, because you never know how long that's going to last. We all have a terminal thing going on. We're all going to die eventually, you see. So you got to be nice to your family while you're still here. You understand that?
Tastes like poverty in there.
That does look nasty. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this looked good when I bought it 6 weeks ago. No.
You see, they have an expiration date on
Important
there.
lesson: don't pull random things from someone's fridge. You don't know how long they've been there.
I just pulled it out to go and dress the set.
I was waiting for somebody to go like, oh.
Nope. I took a hamburger bun
This
and
works.
cut
This
that
is
up.
stagecraft, folks.
Yes, indeed.
This is stagecraft.
And you
Important
know,
lessons.
The object is not to eat the prop food.
Yes, you never eat the prop food.
Never eat the prop food. Wow, that was fun. I was never going to make you say the N-word.
Oh, I was never going to actually say it. I could
No,
tell.
I like the idea that you went around that, but I'll say it.
Right up to it. Yeah.
Right up to it, yeah, because it's a brand new world and we're better people and we're smarter than this. Yeah. And that's why I love working with
We're
folks.
better people. You don't watch the news very often.
Nope.
do you?
That's why I
We're
threw out my
we're
pillow
smarter.
guy.
Do you know me?
Yeah, I do. I do. Hey, Improv God, how was that?
That was killer. I had to mute my microphone. I almost died laughing.
Oh!
Really,
Improv.
I know the audience. You knocked him dead.
Punish me no more.
Oh, it's a
get-
pun and a pun.
Get some wine up in here.
All right.
I am going to close this out, y'all. First off, it's live in person. Live in person.
Alive in person.
I'm in person.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up on Twitch's site, on Pack Theater's Twitch, is a ton of lovely people. I know definitely for sure that Wizarding World will be there. I know for sure that Go Get Yourself will be there
At 11:59.
at 11:59.
Not 12 o'clock.
Not 12 o'clock.
11:59.
11:59. if anyone is watching on Facebook and you bought a ticket, that money goes to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund because we still need that. We still need that desperately.
And if they wish to donate to the Pack Theater.
If they wish to donate to the Pack Theater, Improv God, give us that. You can go and donate on Venmo to the Pack Theater.
Help them come back after the pandemic.
Yeah. Yes, indeed, we do. So many great things going on. Next week, we have my amazing group of female of a certain age called Class Act. Please come and watch that. Tomorrow, we will be having barbecue.
But not on camera.
But not on camera.
Well, we could on camera.
No, we're
Well,
not.
nobody wants to watch us eat.
Do they? Do they?
And if you do, you can give to the Pack Theater.
Yeah, you can give it to the back. That's
It'll
what
be
I'm
a
talking about.
stretch goal.
That's right. Yes.
If you want to see us eat, you can invite us to your home
Yes.
for a
Because we,
small donation
Yes.
to the Pack Theater.
that's right.
But they can look at like ribs get caught in our
Yeah,
teeth in high def.
there's a high definition. You know, and just and then getting the toothpick that won't come out. It's a whole chunk of rib in your teeth. Whole chunk, which is the name of my new improv show. Whole chunk of rib. in
Whole
my teeth.
chunk of rib in my teeth. Or
Or
something for later.
a nosh for later. A nosh for
Snack
later.
for later.
Snack for later. Guys, it is a joy to be in the room with these three human beings, especially always with you, Hans. Come and check out Bingewatch at their YouTube site.
Yeah.
Go and plug yourselves, please.
You can find us at Bingewatch Improv, and we hope that you'll tune in and see some of the shows. We have a show tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Pacific and past episodes that you can enjoy asynchronously at your leisure. Dan?
Like, subscribe, do all the things, no matter what service you're watching this on. And we'll all see you online and soon in person.
Definitely soon in person again. Hooray, so glass to that. We did it, guys. We lived through the pandemic.
So far.
Shut up, Hans.
Thank you, Improv God.
Thank you, Improv God.
You're welcome.
He loves that effect.
We are the Seniors Improv. I'm Sean Landry.
Hans Summers.
Individual we are.
Diana Brown.
Dan Wilson.
Peace, love, soul.